Every story matters, no matter how small or humble its beginnings, and today, we share one that changed a nation and continues to inspire generations. Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar, Babasaheb, was born into the shadows but chose to walk in the light, forging a path where none existed before. Born April 14, 1891, his life became a symbol of hope for millions who had long been denied dignity and opportunity. Ambedkar was born into the Mahar caste, labelled untouchable in India's rigid social order, a system that denied basic rights to so many. He faced cruelty every day, forced to sit apart in school, denied water and stripped of dignity simply because of his birth. But inside him burned a fire for justice and equality, a determination that no amount of prejudice could extinguish. He believed every person was born equal, and this belief shaped his life, his work, and his vision for the future. Ambedkar Jayanti is more than a birthday. It's a celebration of the human spirit's triumph over adversity and injustice. He turned pain into purpose, fighting not for revenge, but for justice for all, and for a society where everyone could stand tall. He dedicated his life to breaking down discrimination, proving your worth is defined by your actions, not your birth or background. April 14th reminds us that one person's courage can spark a revolution, lighting the way for others to follow. It's a day to reflect on equality, to honor the progress made, and to recommit to the work that still lies ahead. Across India, Ambedkar Jayanti is a festival of empowerment and unity, bringing people together in celebration and solidarity. People from all walks of life honor his struggle and carry his message forward, ensuring his legacy lives on. Ambedkar's life teaches us that circumstances don't define destiny. It's our choices and our courage that shape our future. He showed education is the most powerful weapon for change, opening doors that were once firmly shut. With knowledge and determination, you can rewrite your story, and the story of millions who look to you for hope. His life is a testament to what's possible when you refuse to accept injustice, and instead, choose to challenge it. Today, his legacy inspires us to stand tall, be seen and be heard, no matter the obstacles we face. Ambedkar's journey is a call to action for all who believe in equality, justice, and the power of unity. His story is a beacon for anyone who dreams of a fairer world, reminding us that change begins with a single courageous step. Building a nation takes more than bricks. It takes vision and soul. It takes the courage to dream of a better tomorrow, and the determination to turn that dream into reality, even when the odds seem insurmountable. Dr. Ambedkar was the architect of India's soul, overcoming hardship with brilliance. He rose from the most difficult circumstances, never letting adversity define his destiny. Despite constant humiliation, he excelled in school, often studying under streetlights. His thirst for knowledge was unquenchable, and education became his shield against discrimination. He earned doctorates from Columbia University and the London School of Economics, an extraordinary feat for anyone, especially someone denied basic rights. These achievements were not just personal victories, but milestones for millions who saw hope in his journey. Abroad, he studied democracy, social justice, and human rights, returning to India with a mission: to liberate his people from centuries of oppression and to ignite a movement for equality. He became a lawyer, professor, and a powerful voice for the voiceless. In every role, he challenged injustice and inspired others to stand up for what was right. Ambedkar started newspapers, organized communities, and challenged centuries-old traditions. He believed that true change began with awareness and collective action. He fought for the idea of an India where every citizen could live with dignity. His vision was of a nation united not by birth, but by shared values of justice and respect. When India needed a constitution, they chose Ambedkar to lead. His wisdom and experience made him the natural choice to shape the nation's future. As chairman of the drafting committee, he crafted a document guaranteeing justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. Every word was chosen to protect the rights of all, especially the most vulnerable. He outlawed untouchability and built rights for women and minorities into the nation's foundation. His reforms gave hope to those who had long been silenced. Ambedkar is called the father of the Indian Constitution for good reason. His legacy is etched in every right and freedom we cherish today. He didn't just write laws, he envisioned a new India, an India where every child could dream freely and every citizen could walk with pride. He knew political freedom meant nothing without social freedom. True independence, he believed, was only possible when every barrier of caste and prejudice was broken. His constitution was a promise. The future would be better than the past. It was a beacon for generations to come, lighting the path toward justice. In the eyes of the law, every Indian would be equal. No one would be above or below another, and justice would be the right of all. His legacy is a vision of hope, born from struggle. It is a reminder that progress is possible, even in the face of great adversity. Ambedkar's work is the blueprint for a just society. His ideas continue to inspire movements for equality and justice across the world. He proved that knowledge and courage can change a nation. His life is a testament to the power of education and the strength of conviction. His journey inspires us to fight for justice, no matter the odds. Each generation finds new meaning in his struggle and new strength in his example. Ambedkar's story is India's story, a fight for dignity and equality. It is a story that continues to unfold, written by the actions of millions. His vision continues to guide us today, reminding us that the journey toward justice and equality is never truly over, but always worth pursuing. Every movement begins with a single step. That first step, though small, can echo through generations, inspiring countless others to follow. Ambedkar Jayanti started in 1928, when Janadan Sadashiv Ranapisai celebrated Ambedkar's birthday in Pune. It was a time when the idea of honoring a social reformer was still new, and the city was quietly witnessing the birth of a tradition. It was a small, heartfelt gathering, a thank you to a leader fighting for dignity. Those early supporters came together not just to celebrate a birthday, but to express hope for a more just society. Soon, communities across India began marking April 14th as a special day. The message of equality and justice spread, uniting people from different backgrounds. Early celebrations were simple: songs, speeches, shared meals. These gatherings were filled with warmth, reflection, and a sense of belonging. As Ambedkar's influence grew, so did the celebrations. Each year, more people joined, and the movement gained strength and visibility. After independence, Ambedkar Jayanti became a day to honor not just the man, but the values he enshrined in law. It became a symbol of the nation's commitment to justice and equality. In cities like Mumbai and Nagpur, processions and public events drew thousands. Streets filled with color, music, and the energy of people united in purpose. Statues were decorated, music played, and people chanted slogans of pride. The celebrations became a vibrant expression of gratitude and remembrance. Today, Ambedkar Jayanti is a public holiday, a mix of solemn respect and joyful festivity. It's a day when communities come together, reflecting on the journey so far. Political leaders pay tribute, but the real celebration is in the streets and communities. It's in the laughter, the songs, and the shared dreams of ordinary people. People share food and water with all, breaking social barriers. The spirit of Ambedkar Jayanti lies in these acts of unity and kindness. Schools hold events to teach the next generation about Ambedkar's legacy. Children learn not just about history, but about the values that shape their future. Homes are lit with candles in his honor. Each flame is a symbol of hope, illuminating the path he paved. For millions, he is a guiding light, a member of the family. His portrait hangs in homes, a reminder of courage and perseverance. Ambedkar Jayanti is a living tribute, a yearly renewal of the promise of equality. It's a day to recommit to the ideals he championed. It's proof that a boy once forced to sit in the dust is now celebrated by a nation, his journey inspiring millions to rise, dream, and demand dignity for all. Some truths are too powerful for borders. Dr. Ambedkar's message of equality and justice resonates worldwide. His story is universal, the underdog fighting for what's right. As Indians migrated, they carried his teachings to new lands. Ambedkar Jayanti is now celebrated in the US, UK, Canada, Australia, and beyond. Scholars and activists study his work on law, economics, and social justice. Universities worldwide honor his legacy. His fight against caste is part of the global struggle against all discrimination. Ambedkar's core message: all humans are born free and equal. His vision is now a global call for dignity and rights. Ambedkar's legacy has captured the world's attention. His birthday is now celebrated by international institutions and diverse communities. The United Nations has hosted Ambedkar Jayanti events, recognizing his global significance. These events blend Indian culture with serious discussions on social justice. Universities like Simon Fraser in Canada and the London School of Economics honor his work. London even has a museum in the house where he once lived. Statues of Ambedkar stand in countries like Japan and Hungary, symbols of solidarity. In Hungary, a statue in a Roma community shows the shared fight for dignity. These celebrations and landmarks make his story tangible and universal. They prove Ambedkar's work transcends borders. He is now a global champion of human rights. The world is finally listening to his message. His vision inspires new generations everywhere. Ambedkar's legacy is alive in every corner of the globe. What's next for Ambedkar's legacy? Supporters worldwide want April 14th recognized by the United Nations as the International Day of Equality. This would honor not just Ambedkar, but the principles he stood for. It would be a global commitment to fight discrimination in all forms. The campaign is gaining momentum, uniting activists, academics, and communities. Ambedkar's life offers a blueprint for justice through education and reform. The process is challenging, but support is growing. Whether or not official recognition comes soon, the movement itself is a victory. It brings people together, spreading Ambedkar's message to new generations. The dream, a world where every child learns about the boy who rewrote the rules for equality. The Constitution is a nation's promise to its people. Dr. Ambedkar's greatest legacy is as chief architect of the Indian Constitution. He infused it with moral purpose, protecting the weakest from the strongest. He championed fundamental rights, equality, freedom, and liberty. Article 17 abolished untouchability, a revolutionary act. He ensured protections for minorities and fair opportunities for all. Ambedkar's vision was about building a better future, not just correcting the past. He included principles urging the government to create a just society. Today, the Constitution is India's ultimate authority on justice. Ambedkar's legacy is a living guide for a more equal society. Ambedkar's journey was also spiritual. Born a Hindu, he saw the caste system as a source of oppression. He declared, "I was born a Hindu, but I will not die a Hindu." After years of study, he found his answer in Buddhism: compassion, equality, and rationality. In 1956, Ambedkar and hundreds of thousands converted to Buddhism in Nagpur. It was a peaceful revolution, rejecting an oppressive identity for one rooted in dignity. This marked the birth of the Dalit Buddhist movement. For millions, Buddhism became a source of strength and pride. The movement sparked new art, literature, and community. Ambedkar's Buddhism emphasized social engagement and justice. His spiritual journey was his final act of liberation. He broke chains for himself and millions who followed. Dr. Ambedkar's call for justice grows louder every year. His vision lives in students, women, and activists fighting for equality. He dreamed of a world where every individual's dignity is respected. Ambedkar taught us to be the change we seek. He showed that justice requires patience, persistence, and belief in your worth. His message inspires people everywhere to stand up against injustice. As the world faces new challenges, his ideas on social democracy and freedom are more relevant than ever. The campaign for an International Day of Equality proves his enduring power. Let's celebrate Ambedkar Jayanti as a day to recommit to equality, justice, and fraternity. Learn from his life, read his words, and live by his example. Break down barriers, lift up the oppressed, and build a world of dignity for all. Ambedkar's story began in the shadows, but now lights the way for humanity. The dream lives on in all who believe in a better world.